huge win for you tonight. Great performance. You said at the beginning of the week you weren't sure exactly how your body would feel, how you would react to being at 145. You did it. You made the cut. Tell us in retrospect, how did it feel?
Yeah, I felt good out there. I felt very powerful. I thought I had him done in the first round. I kind of went too hard, and I had to catch my breath again. But he was a tough dude. I mean, we figured it was gonna be a tough fight, but I really thought I had him in the first round. That's why I went so long.
Yeah, you jumped on top of him, which I think was surprising. We thought you'd have the striking edge. Of course, you did end up getting a submission. But talk about the decision to go and get in his guard and to go on the ground with him when it seems like that would be the most dangerous spot.
Yeah, I don't feel like my jiu-jitsu is like far off from anybody's. You know, I don't practice the gi, but I hired Diego Moraes for this camp. He lived with me for three or 4 weeks, and we just been drilling positions. You know, we knew he had a dangerous guard. He's good on the back, and it just showed in the fight. You know, everything we drilled, I just did.
It's a very interesting time in the featherweight division, and I know you're saying you want that title shot. Do you have a roadmap laid out? Do you know what you think should come next or a name that makes sense for you?
Not really, man. I didn't even know if I could make the weight, to be honest. I was like 146, never seen it before. We made the weight. Now I'll map it out, you know, figure out where I want to go. It just feels good to get back in the win column.
You mentioned never having made 46 before, and you said earlier in the week that let's get through making it. Now that you've done it, what was the process like? How difficult was it? And do you foresee it being easier for you going forward?
It wasn't that hard, actually. The last 2 pounds was like the difficult part. You know, I woke up Friday morning, getting the last 2 pounds off was spiritual, man. I had some guys in my corner that just pushed me to get it done. And yeah, I think 45's, you know, I was supposed to fight Jose Aldo at 45 years back before I fought Ben Henderson. So definitely 45 is an option I'm gonna explore. I felt comfortable in there. I got to make some adjustments, you know, leading up to the fight, making sure the nutrition's on point. I had Lou Nutrition in my corner. He did a great weight cut for me, and I felt good.
You talked about having the nerves back and enjoying that this week. What did today feel like for you? What did tonight feel like for you compared to some of those fights, some of those recent fights that didn't go your way? Was there a different feeling?
Yeah, man, I had a rough patch. I mean, 3 fights in a row. I wasn't used to that. You know, I had 2 losses my whole career, and then going 3 back to back was I just had to do some soul searching. I had to figure out what drives me, what makes me want to do this, and I went through a lot of stuff. I got to thank my family, my girlfriend, everybody that's around me that just kept me focused and just made me keep pushing. And I feel like we pushed through. We got a new division, a new goal, 2-division champ, and that's what I'm set out to do.
Did anything about how Charles performed surprise you at all? I mean, I know he took some big shots in the first round, and he came back, and it seems like he was doing well on the feet for a little bit there. Did any of that, catch you off guard?
Yeah, I knew he was tough, but he definitely. I mean, I punched him. I saw his eyes roll back, and I was like, finish. It didn't happen, and you know, he's a gamer. He's number 6 in the world for a reason. So I really wasn't surprised. I just knew I knew I had to take my time, try to catch my breath back, and go back at it.
Yeah, and I saw a lot of people talking on social media afterwards about maybe a fight between you and Max Holloway or someone like that, who I know he's kind of waiting around for a title shot in his own. Is that the fight that someone like that you're looking for, that you think could put you right there, or do you think you need a couple more to?
I'm looking for title shots. I mean, so I'm trying to get down to that title shot. Whatever puts me in that position. If it's him or if it's somebody else, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna sit down with my team, look at our performance, and go from there.
In the lead up for this fight, you know, I talked to you coming into this fight, and you talked about the importance of just getting your hand raised again. You know, what was that feeling finally like for you when you reached that moment, you know, after what you've gone through in the last 3 fights and just being able to do it in such impressive fashion?
Yeah, I'm not used to losing, man. I mean, like I said, I had two fights my whole career, and then I went on a 3-fight losing streak. It was just weird to be in that position, and you know, tonight I just changed that whole fate. You know, it could have went the other way, and who knows where I would be at. But you know, I dug down deep. It was a tough fight, and I got the victory, and it feels good to be back.
Absolutely. And, you know, I also asked you beforehand, you know, how the, fight was going to play out in your mind. And you said that you were looking for the finish. Was that something that was very important for you to do, to sort of make that statement and add that, punctuation mark at the end of the fight?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I don't do well when it goes to judges' scorecards the last 3 fights. So we had to get the finish, and that's what we did.